Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 12th, 2024. This is for Aries. I almost said July. This is for Aries. Last shuffle coming out for Aries. Let's see what's going on. Like, really? Oh gosh. Okay, so we have playing it safe. I'm like trying to time jump. Playing it safe and true love here. It's very much so important that the safest thing to do is to do what you know, what you would want people to do unto you at this point. If this is here, then that would mean that people are they're going to treat you how you treat them, right? This is saying that energy. So what would you want? How would you want to be treated, right? So if you're starting off loud or you already, yeah, they're saying that you already know how to conduct yourself. People are taking offense. You got people around you. The energy around you is very defensive, very feelings hurt, tiptoe eggshell kind of mess, right? One time, man, oh my gosh, this person, she's a Cancer though. She was like, I'm not about to be walking on cornflakes in my house. I was like, yeah, that is so funny because it's usually eggshells, but cornflakes fits. Um, that was funny, man. Oh gosh, I forgot about that. I just heard her voice. I'm not gonna be walking around my house on cornflakes. And I was crying, man. Okay, you can't say things around me without, and then be sensitive because I'm a laugh. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. But that's fire energy, right? Fire signs, we laugh. But if you start getting crazy, then it's like we could change that up too. Like, let's calm this down. But playing it safe is judgment, magician, Six of Wands, and the moon. So the playing it safe aspect would be that you don't know how you know, you just know how to conduct yourself in public. The way that you already, like, there's a tried and true method with the magician. That means that you've tried different methods with certain people and you know what works with them. But it also is speaking a lot about being cautious about rehashing something. There's an element of mystery here where with the Nine of Wands and Nine of Cups, people want to take offense. You've got to be careful because this is a want, and Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. Some people want to be the victim here. And so this true love energy would say that how you treat others is how they will treat you. If you are being victimized, this is also the vibe of being gaslit. Okay, so this would say they've done something to you and you're a little like miffed by it, like, to some degree, like, wow, that's how they do. But then they will turn around and be like, I'm hurt that you're hurt. I'm hurt that you're upset about what I did or what I said. So watch these people. They want to be the victim. They could have done you wrong, and they're still somehow, it's something, they're still a victim. Been there, done that with people too. You find this a lot today. I feel as though the world today creates people who have this issue. Like, it creates it. The lifestyles that we're living, and the concepts that society accepts, has created this monster of the type of people that walk around and cannot take accountability. You're going to meet a lot of people that don't want to take accountability. They want to be a victim here. So very important that playing it safe would be like to tiptoe around it a little bit. Realize that everything that you do will be on stage in a sense. When you step outside, you're on stage. Everyone is waiting to hear what you got to say, how you act, because they're going to take offense to it. They want to. So treat everyone how you want to be treated. So if you want them to take accountability, you got to take some accountability for something. Not that you did anything wrong, but in the general sense of, like, they're like 2 + 2 = 5, and you're just like, you know what? In your world, that's probably true. I'm just going to accept it because there might be a hidden factor in that 2 + 2. You know what I mean? Maybe those were estimates. 2 + 2. Maybe it was 2.3 + 2.7. I don't know. Maybe it is. Ascendant Masters is Hierophant and 10 of Cups. So the Ascendant Masters energy is talking about the spirit of people. They're stubborn and they're happy with their stubbornness. So there's a lot of I'm happy with that. The way my life goes, the way I want it, is my way or the highway, and that's how it goes, right? I am the master of my own destiny. I'm the master of my domain. Therefore, that's the kind of energies coming towards you. They're saying play it safe and kind of, I want to say remember how the things that worked with these people, because your intention is good, but you're not going to see this coming. These may be people that normally are kind of like they've got their, they're good. They, especially in public, they don't want to be the victim. They don't want to be any of those things today. These are going to be people that just they're looking to get beat down, and then they can say that they got beat down. This is almost like a provoking for this energy. Transformation is the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. The transformation here is very interesting. The change is that you may not want to be thrown in the chaos anymore. A lot of this would say, Aries, you may be the one that's like, I know you're not taking offense to something when you did XYZ. I know you're not a victim all of a sudden when you caused your problems. You may be that type of person. The transformation is saying, I used to want to like let them have it, right? I used to want to go ahead and go toe to toe with them, have that conflict, right? And then knowing that I'd have to separate. The weird part is like, you have to separate from them because you cannot deal with people who cannot take accountability. Usually that's what you would do. You'd be like stressed out, like, I can't believe I'm standing around this person and they're over here talking like they were so wrong. The vibe of that would, like, somebody who say they're unfaithful to their spouse, and then they come to you complaining, talking about she took the dog and she took everything, or he left and they left me, and how dare they just leave me. And you're like, I know you're not upset that they left you when you did all this stuff to him. You would be the one to give it to him. That's what this says here, that you change from that person to saying it's not my problem. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to be, this would say that you would want someone, if you were in a position, because, and the reason why I'm saying this is because you may be the one that you're like, I take accountability, I caused this problem, that's why I'm in this problem. I can't get mad at them for their reaction. I cannot control another person's reaction to whatever disrespect that I extended towards them. I can't fault them for how they acted towards me after what I just did. This would say that you now are at this place where you're like, well, I know that if I was in their position, upset that someone took things from me or walked away from me, or they're trying to get better, and getting better means getting away from me, so I'm not the better. You would want someone to be like, well, you know what I mean? All you could do is move forward, right? It's always darkest before the dawn. Perhaps there was a reason for all that happened. So this is that energy of you being that way with other people, because that's what you would want extended to you. Although you would never be the type of person that's sitting here going, I can't believe they did this to me after and then it's like, well, what did you do? Well, I mean, I did just, blow up their I did mess this up. And so, hence, once again, you wouldn't be that person. But understanding what despair feels like, understanding what injury feels like, extend them that grace, that courtesy, especially in public. Be very cautious in public, because people are really, they're at a point, I don't know what they've done, but the people around you are so sensitive, and it's because they've done something and they're reaping like karma for it, and they're actually, now they're the victim of karma. You know what I mean? I'm a victim because I did something. But Spirit's saying you may not be the one that's a victim of karma, but you do understand despair. So extend the grace of that. But other than that, it's like also too, there's a vibe of like saying that you're separating yourself by also being very positive about, like, well, maybe it's for the best. Things are going to get better for you. It always, it will, of course, right? It has to be that vibe, because they're saying that's your safest bet, because the energy around you is messed up. Be careful with people, because they want to be on, no matter what, on the side of right, but also on the side of victim. So, and they're wrong. It's funny. You could be dealing with another Aries rather, a Taurus or a Cancer. So you could be an Aries Taurus cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.